Hi everybody, here's my presentation for our concept paper. My paper is going to be about digital citizenship, the skills, how teachers visualize them, how they perceive them, what they're doing with them in the class, and then also what the barriers are that they're seeing as they implement this. So I'll take you through the paper. So the background of this is due to the fact that so many schools are incorporating digital citizenship skills into their curriculum, whether it's some of the core areas, getting it into their content, or just some add-ons to some of the classes. For example, my school uses digital citizenship skills in some of the guided study stuff that they're doing, which is basically an advisement class, but we have lessons that we do. And so that's in there. But I've noticed that a lot of teachers, even though they have the lessons in front of them, they choose not to participate sometimes. And that got me to thinking, well, why? What's going on? And yeah, the literature that I saw, a lot of people have found that teachers find the digital citizenship skills important, but it's a low-level skill, and they find other things more important in their class, like content, test prep, and things like that. Now, I didn't find a specific study yet for an add-on class like the advisement class or homeroom or something like that. But content teachers while they felt it was important, they felt there was other things that were more important. So that's what I wanted to do. So the research questions, I have 3 of them. How do teachers conceptualize the importance of digital citizenship skills? So I want to know what teachers think about it. That's why I'm going to do a qualitative study. I want to be able to talk to the teachers and get their ideas, get their thoughts, and then try and interpret that. Secondly, how are teachers at the high school level preparing their students for digital citizenship? So I am going to concentrate at the high school level. And then 3, what barriers are teachers facing in the implementation of digital skills in their instructional practice? Once again, I want to do qualitative because I want to talk to teachers, and I want them to tell me what the barriers are and then why they feel that it's a barrier. My framework is going to be an interpretive social constructionist method. This will allow me to interpret the interviews, the observations that I plan to do with my subjects. And I think that's also why I wanted to do qualitative, is because of the interpretations that are allowed through that. The literature review, I found a lot of literature. Like I said earlier, the biggest chunk of the literature says, hey, digital citizenship is important, but there are other parts to it. So as I went through this, I found some things that define kind of what digital citizenship is, the importance of Web 2.0 tools and how they have brought our students closer and closer and more connected than ever before. That was from Richards, excuse me. I had the CERT article here that's going to define digital natives and digital immigrants. And that's a key thing, because one of the things that teachers fear is that they are digital immigrants. They were not brought up with the technology that their students were. And so some of them are fearful, well, if I do this, my students are going to either know more than I do, or I'm not going to be able to answer questions and things like that. So I think that's a key point that I'll be kind of stressing here, the difference between the students who are labeled as digital natives versus their teachers who are digital immigrants. Excuse me. Thiemann and Carano, they find that the teachers, and they did a study on that was pretty broad, elementary, middle, and high school, and they felt that online citizenship was important but the teachers also felt that their standards of content came first over preparing the students for that. There is a little bit of data that shows that not all teachers feel like it's the most important thing, and that digital citizenship skills don't have to be included and incorporated into their lesson plans. But overall, the biggest chunk of it was that we need to add this stuff. We need to integrate technology. We need to integrate technology at a higher level and increase these skills that our students are missing out on. So my research methods, once again, is going to be qualitative study. I plan on using a survey method first off to gauge some interest and find teachers who are willing and able to possibly spend a year or so at talking to me at different intervals throughout the year. The plan would be to have one interview at the beginning, an interview toward the middle, and then another interview at the end of the school year, along with some observations mixed in there. But through the survey, I plan on staying local in my county just because it'll be more convenient for me, and going through. Once again, I'll also stick with the high school level. I'm going to stay in the Atlanta area. I just talked about that. I'm not going to talk to kids, so that could be or students, I guess. So that's going to be something that I'll have to ponder on if I want to eventually at some point bring in students and get their ideas. But right now, I just want to concentrate on the teachers and what they are and aren't doing, and then what they are seeing as problems that keep them from doing this. So don't want to go too long. So there's my paper. I have enjoyed this class and enjoyed working with everybody. I wish you all the best of luck as we go through with this journey. Thanks for watching. Take care. Goodbye.